Hey gang, so this is probably going to come across the wrong way, and I bet this has been festering with me for a little while as I've seen some products come up for pre-order, new products coming out on Kickstarter to order, and then looking back over my purchases over the last 12-18 months of new games. And part of this might be my lack of understanding of how the manufacturing process works, but I've had some information shared with me from some developers and from designers and from publishers, and I think I have a fair insight into the kind of the cost of making a game. Something like Case Blue, when it first came out, was sub $20 to make. It was in the $10 to $12 range, right? And the price doubles every time you move it from manufacturer to wholesaler to retailer and whatever the case may be. And I understand that, and everyone needs to make their profit as we go through given cycles and all that sort of good stuff. Everyone needs to make money, and I think designers and developers don't make enough money, and I don't think the publishers make enough money. Well, maybe the publisher does, I don't know. But certainly there are designers out there who are working real hard and not making a lot of money. So with all that said, okay, I'm freaking pissed. What the hell? Here's the dichotomy that's going on here. This game, 11 counter sheets, 5/8 size, inch size. How many maps? I don't know, 5-6 maps. Some of them are double-sided. This was on pre-order, and the price now for this product on pre-order, if it was on pre-order, versus what retail versus what the retail price is for the new Day of Days GTS game, it's gone up 50%, 50 points. Okay. This game from the same company came out, and it was only I think $120 retail. But this was just made just a brief while ago, and I know that prices haven't gone up 50%. And so what are you doing? Are you not making as many, and therefore the price is higher? Or are you just leaning on the fact that the GTS fans are going to buy it anyway, so screw them, we'll just fucking charge them a whole bunch of money? Did I swear then? I think I did, sorry. So that pisses me off. So then we're going to let me get through my point. So then I had some friends playing this game, Hold Fast. Cute little game, 30 blocks, little cardboard map. You flip over the folded paper box on the back, and it's got the turn record chart on it. $60. 60 bucks. See this game here? It's $10. I gotta make the counters. I gotta cut them. They'll look. I put them on just little pieces of paper, and there's a tiny little mapping here. And there's a 10-sided die. Hey, cool, bonus. There's a little paper map that's printed. Someone printed it and everything, and there's all these little counters. It's a cute little game. $10. I played it 3 or 4 or 5 times. I probably got some value out of it. This game, 400 blocks and components, huge map, 4 or 5 times the size of the Hold Fast map. This game is $90 US, I think. Beautiful box, the whole shooting match. Value. Where is the value in a game? Is the value, for me, it's a series of stages of things, right? There's when I first get the box and I look at it, and I open it up, and I look at all the components, and I look at the quality of the components, and I look at the map, and I look at the rule book, and I look at all the charts and tables and components, and I go, wow, this looks really cool. I feel like I got my $20, $40, $60, $80, $240 worth of game before I've even played it. I feel like it's a good deal. I'm kind of excited about this. And then you get into the actual playing of the game, and then the value you get out of that game. And that could be measured by number of hours, the cost divided by the number of hours played, or by the number of plays you get, whatever the case may be. And if if you play Case Blue, the big campaign, and you play it one time, it costs you, $140 or $240 to play the game. You may have got 80 or 100 hours out of that, so that's nothing per hour, right? Or you could grab, this whole fast thing, and you can play it 50 times, because it only takes an hour to play, or 2 hours to play, or something like that. And of course, it costs you nothing to play the game. So that's awesome. Why is it that I feel like when someone wants to charge me $60 for 30 blocks and a piece of cardboard map and 7 pages of rules that have really nothing to do with the history of the Eastern Front, that it pisses me off so bad? And why is it that when I see the price of this game be 50% less than the Day of Days, that bothers me? And it bothers me enough that I don't want to order games from certain companies and from certain designers and from certain publishers. Now, did I order Day of Days? Yes, I did. Am I ever going to buy Hold Fast or Hold Fast Korea? Not in your life. I'm going to play it on Vassal with one of my buddies. I will maybe play someone else's game. I've played it once. I cranked through half of a scenario last night. In fact, I read the rules in the parking lot while I was waiting for my son. It's okay, it's filler block game, but it doesn't evoke anything. There's no theme or no narrative, and it doesn't really capture a lot of the Eastern Front stuff. And the designer notes talk about all the shit that we all know is not true anymore. The Panzer's a fantastic thing. I mean, come on, history's moved on. Yeah, history's moved on. We now have a fuller and deeper appreciation of what the history really was on the Eastern Front and on a lot of the other fronts as well. So don't just trot out the same old tripe, guys. Come on, we can do a little bit better than that. Now, as an introductory game, Hold Fast would be fantastic to get wargamers in and play. But the price point, I think, is really outrageous, particularly when I compare it to something like this, which is not an introductory game, although it could be, but it's too big. And there's too many little nuances to this. This is kind of like the freaking OCS of block wargaming. It's a really cool system, but it's not for novices. Games like this for $10, this is a cool little game. I don't even know who made this game anymore. Compact Game Series. This is a fun little game. I tried playing it with my kids. I didn't really like it, and it's kind of boring, right? It's kind of push a guy up and he dies, and push another guy up and he dies. But it was not Thermopylae. This is one of the first. It's not even $10.95, it's $7.95. It was $10 shipped. This was one of the first war games I purchased when I got back into wargaming. I wanted to see if I still cared, and I did. I cared enough to play this 1 or 2 times and be done. So feel free to make money. Feel free to make healthy profits, even make outrageous profits. But don't treat me like a freaking idiot. And we as gamers and consumers and buyers, I think, need to wake up and hold people accountable for their pricing. Don't just, don't slap out this little $2,000 Kickstarter and then go raise $15,000 to make a $60 game that you could make for $4 or $5, right? And sell it for $40 and probably sell and sell 4 or 5 times as many titles. Imagine if that game was $35 or $45 and they made 3,000 or 5,000 of golly, stop! 5,000 copies of the game and made it more accessible to more people at different budget levels and to introductory gamers. I think they missed an opportunity there. And it's another topic. Marketing and demographics and market reach and how you approach the marketplace. I think there's a maturity process that this industry will go through eventually, but that's a whole other topic to talk about. That's all I got for you. Later.